Nice.
You also know it's a tight game because I haven't heard anything from Bash the whole quarter. Bash is playing in the library now. He's focused.
I was trying to lock in, or I'm trying to guard my guy. He was smoking me last game, man. Good luck.
Now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Timberwolves. At point guard, Mike Conley. At small forward, Jaden McDaniels. At center, Rudy Gobert. At the other forward, Karl Anthony Towns. At the other guard, Anthony Edwards. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Warriors fans, it's go time. Let's get hyped and make some noise as we meet the big Golden State Warriors. In the middle, 6'9", number 32, Trace Jackson-Davis.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, the championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Jackson-Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. Edwards, that's good.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Curry passes to Thompson. Conley against Curry. Over Conley. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
Golden State foul, Trace Jackson-Davis. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Towns.
Such a skilled defender. Draymond Green smothering the offensive player. That's nice.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Now, here's Thompson. Kicks it to Curry. Here's the 3. It's good from long range.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the 3-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Conley dishes to Towns. Pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Now, here's Wiggins. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
To Minnesota.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside, Towns. 3-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Curry with him. Conley picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
Monte Morris is checked in for the Timberwolves. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Right side, Edwards. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Edwards got 5 points so far.
I tell you, the moment he sees the open man, Monte Morris lets it go.
Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Basketball.
The Timberwolves trail. Morris passes to Gobert. To the right side. Bounce pass from Morris, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
McDaniels finds Edwards. 5 on the clock. Launches it.
Listen, we know Klay Thompson prides himself on being an exceptional defender. And guess what? He has the length and athleticism to do just that.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. The pass to Gobert. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, this guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
Morris kicks to Gobert. Passes it to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Thompson. Here we go. 1-on-1. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 7 points for Stephen Curry.
Boy, you get Steph Curry rolling downhill in the open floor. He can finish off a break with such style.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Draymond Green. And Paul's subbed in for Thompson. Gobert, and the layup is good.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 4. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history. How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
Here's Jackson Davis, defended by Gobert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Minod's checked in. Morris passes to Towns. Charity stripe shot, and the Timberwolves take on 2 more.
That can be a difficult shot for some, but Towns very capable in the mid-range.
Outside Curry. Paul left side. Over Morris. And it's Paul missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's Curry. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Morris against Paul. Here's Minot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
and the defender all over.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this, and the Warriors making a change here. And the second free throw, good. Here's Pajemski. That shot is off. Towns with the defensive effort. Morris outside. Here's Minot. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. That gives them the lead.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
Dishes it to Kerr. Takes a three. They get it again. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Tries again, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Minnesota. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Timberwolves making a switch. Conley's checked in.
Give it up for your Warriors dance team.
And he makes the first.
Stephen Curry, guys, is going to be remembered as the greatest shooter in the history of the sport, but we should not sleep on the amount of winning this guy has done as well.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Inside. Edwards inside. And Looney sends it back. Here's Pajemski. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. He sinks the 11-footer. Edwards got 9.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Curry with it. Conley picks him up. Gobert with the block. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And stolen by Payton. He feeds it to Curry. Lays it up off the glass. 11 points in the game.
If there's anybody who understands how to finish through contact, it's Steph Curry. Boy, has he drawn his share of fouls over the years.
Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
This is supposed to
6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's a
he got it to go!
How about that?
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. On the court for Minnesota. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Minot in at the 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline report.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
Listen, Rudy Gobert, despite the 7-foot frame, is mobile and agile, and in the open floor makes it look easy.
Down low, Green. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Golden State basketball.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA.
So much fun in it, Doris, to watch Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Oh, the lob to Gobert, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Warriors trail by 6. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
The Timberwolves making a switch here.
The Warriors, Junior James Watt.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Green finds Paul. Over Conley. About that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Chris Paul.
Chris Paul will 2 points to death with that mid-range jumper. He's made a living there.
Now, here's Warren. Here's Edwards. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Assistant.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Pass to Jackson Davis. He kicks it to Wiggins. Thompson dishes to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Green, the pass to Paul. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Edwards against Thompson. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Anderson. Can't hit from 12. Warriors trail by 6. To the paint. There's the dish to Paul. Outside, Green. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, Draymond Green has a terrific handle on the basketball. Superb at getting through the defense.
Conley kicks to Warren. Out to the right wing. Anderson passes to Gobert. Fade away. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul looking around, and he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Conley against Paul. From 12 feet out, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Out to Conley. Over Paul. Conley finds Warren. Great tee that time from Green.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Time to get up and make some noise for your Warriors. Dance team.
Minnesota making some changes. Towns is checked in for Warren. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And Monte Morris subbed in for Mike Conley.
Monte Morris.
There's the lob to Towns. And yes, it's good. Towns has got 6.
How about the execution and pick and roll? Monte Morris, just great understanding of how to exploit the defense.
Kicks it to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the middle. It's tipped. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Edwards. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Curry against Morris. Curry passes to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
There's no defense for that. Andrew Wiggins enjoying life above the rim.
Gobert finds Edwards. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. Over in the corner, McDaniels takes the 3. They shoot again. Morris passes to Towns. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Assist goes to
Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota. Pass to Looney. Thompson with it. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Morris outside. Back to Gobert with 1 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 5th assist in this one.
I'll tell you, little you can do to stop Gobert in there. He's just too long and too hungry.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports halftime program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all Anthony Edwards all the time in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points and 1 steal. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
Ice cold. Rigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get...
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Warriors trail by 8. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, down low. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Morris passes to Gobert. And it's blocked. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Morris passes to Anderson. Out to Morris. Now the feed to Towns. Good work there as it goes. Towns has got 10.
Tremendous focus right there from Karl Anthony Towns. Shrugs off some pretty good defense and converts.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
Towns looking it over. Over Green. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Curry. Stolen by Thompson. Lets it go from 11. Here's Jackson Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Chris Paul comes in for Curry. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. That one misses. Timberwolves leading by 10. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
Defender trying to knock Thompson off his rhythm, but Clay is more than up to the task.
To the paint. And taken away by Paul. Down low, Jackson Davis. Gobert with the defensive effort. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Minnesota now. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Back to Edwards. Morris dishes to Edwards. Over Thompson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Fades back. And the shot is long.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Kuminga, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Anderson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Gary Payton is checked in for Klay Thompson.
Gary Payton, the second.
Here's Jackson Davis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And Doris, you were saying this about Kyle Anderson. He can give you a little bit of everything.
Kevin, he's one of those guys who'll provide shooting, defense, passing, playmaking, you name it. Sort of that jack of all trades at the forward spot. This guy has always found minutes because his understanding of the game is elite.
Feeds it to Green. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
Anderson passes to Gobert. Out to Morris. Paul with the steal. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Towns against Green. Anderson outside. Back to Towns. Clock at 4. The rebound by Payton. Warriors trail by 6. Over Edwards. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Anderson up top. Back to Gobert. Shot from 12. And that one hits back iron. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Green kicks to Paul. Driving to the basket. Count that one. And now it's just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Man, Chris Paul's ability with traffic, with bodies around him to keep his focus and score it, that is special.
The kick out to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now.
2 minutes.
Payton against Edwards.
2 minutes.
Over Payton. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 21 in the game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And Mike Conley subbed in for Morris.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending. Looney. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Outside, Towns. Out to the wing. Conley finds Reed. Over Looney. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
The pass to Looney. Now call. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Left side, Edwards. Passes it to Reed. Shoots over Kuminga. And again, it's Minnesota.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
All against Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. But Trey. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Timberwolves lead by 10. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Minnesota. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Anderson is out there with Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Reed in at the 5. The kick out to Towns. Over Kuminga. Reed. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Reed's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Curry with him. Picked up by Edwards. Curry gets the bucket.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
Conley finds Reed. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. And that one drops for him. Conley's got his first basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
From about 19 feet, the shot by Thompson, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Inside, it's stolen by Kuminga. 4-on-3 break. Thompson inside the line, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Minnesota also making some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
First personal foul. First team
and let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Curry with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Reed gets the bucket.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Towns. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Just 5 to shoot. Edwards passes to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Listen, everyone knows what kind of shooter this guy is. Just his presence on the floor creates space.
On its way from Curry for 2. Curry with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 14. Pass to Reed. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's the break. He lobs it up. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And here's Towns. To the wing on the left. This one for 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. From 10 feet out, Thompson gets it inside.
This is the craftiness of Klay Thompson. Sometimes, boy, off the dribble drive, you better look out.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Thompson.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Second team foul. Shooting from Minnesota, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Warriors trail by 14. Curry outside. Steph, perfection from the arc.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
And Reed has it in the corner. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. The shot by Thompson, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Reed. He kicks it to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Over Thompson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Thompson against Edwards. Towns in the corner. Here's Gobert. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Curry. Nobody does it better than Stephen Curry.
Well, we know Steph Curry has a ton of fun on the court because he can score from virtually anywhere. But that floater is a must-have tool in the toolbox.
7-foot shot. And Towns gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Curry way outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Curry on the wing. And it's Golden State with another.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Here's Edwards. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Thompson. Warriors shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now it's only a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. 7-foot shot, and Towns finishes inside. Towns has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Drills the three-pointer.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're up by 4. 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gobert in the corner. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Another miss by Minnesota. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Towns, the pass to Reed. It falls!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 4. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
All eyes are on Conley, a normally confident shooter. Can he sink the free throw?
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 3. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah. You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
That's the first. That will put them up by 2.
Well, here's a guy with a great deal of experience in these situations. Mike Conley's team very confident with his chance to deliver at the foul line. That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major. One of the reasons the scouts love Wiggins, he always finds a way to deliver in big-time moments.
And timeout called by Chris Finch.
It's time for Tinker. Make some noise. We are the 6th man.
Now here's Reed. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. These teams have battled tooth and nail before quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And Minnesota has possession. Kuminga out there with Kevon Looney. Then it's Curry. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Podziemski in at the two-guard spot. Here's Reed. Hands the shot from the wing. Reeves got the first basket here in overtime for the Timberwolves. The Warriors trailing. Here's Podziemski. He dishes it to Kuminga. Towns with the steal. Inside, Edwards.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Wiggins kicks it to Looney. Kuminga with a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Second chance shot. Here's Towns. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns finds Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Timeout called the Warriors. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. On its way from Curry for 2. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Thompson with the 3.
Klay Thompson calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
Conley against Curry. Conley dishes to Gobert. Towns high post. Drilled from 11 feet out. 19 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Let's go. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Step up to the challenge.
Here's Towns over Wiggins, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Curry. Rebound, Minnesota. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Conley against Curry. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. Misses the 3. Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 on field goal attempts so far in the overtime period. And there's the pass to Conley. And an intentional foul right there.
Stephen Curry. 4th personal foul.
Here's Towns. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Klay Thompson. third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Rudy.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Well, plenty of energy left for key situations. The young Andrew Wiggins determined.
And here are the Timberwolves. Gobert the pass to Conley, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Stephen, third. Fifth personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Shooting from Minnesota, Mike Conley.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific.
Give it up one more time for your Warriors. 15.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Thompson outside from deep. Reed with the rebound.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns, his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Three-pointer, Payton. It's rebounded by Towns.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, you know, and my teammates brought out trusting me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, you know, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you.